about last night. So that show was so amazing. Um, I think this was an amazing trip. I suppose probably the best place to start is the welcome and received onto the stage.
Welcome to the stage for the first time in Grenada, Mr. College. Grenada! It's such a pleasure to be here. This is my first time right here in Grenada, so thank you guys for having me.
Like I could not have anticipated receiving such a warm and inviting welcome in a brand new country from an audience that arguably most of them would not have seen me perform before. Most of them may not have known my music, but they still invited me onto the stage as though I was one of their own. That's from the audience, Jeff's introduction to the band. Like it set the stage for me feeling completely at home on stage and to just give my all. So that was special. And the show itself was packed with talent. Like the talent pool in Grenada is deep and it is impressive. That entire cast last night was so impressive. There was Sakina that was just like energy all the way up. Like you could not help but be absorbed in her performance from start to finish. Akeem, vocals, boy, that man can sing. Like and it wasn't even just about his vocal. Like you could tell that like he breathes his music. It felt like it was as easy as him breathing. It was so authentic. And then there was Sabrina Francis. Man, she has a song that hit me in the soul. And I think she hit every man in that audience deep to his core. I think she has a fantastic song this year. Her entire performance was amazing, but that song is something special. You need to go and check their music. Like, they're fantastic artists. My performance, I thoroughly enjoyed it. As I said, like from the time I was invited on stage, from the time Jefferson gave my introduction, like it felt like my energy was all the way up. I was completely absorbed in the moment, and I was just able to pour my heart out on stage to the audience. The audience were so receptive and engaging all the way through the performance. People were dancing. People were singing along to songs that they didn't know. And I know they didn't know, not because it's my music, but because we debuted brand new stuff for them to hear. And they were so absorbed that by the latter portion of the song, they were trying to sing along with the choruses and so on. So it was like, it was such a good feeling to be embraced by people in a completely different country. That brings us all the way to Jefferson, my boy Jefferson Ramirez. Ay. That dude is something else. That dude is something else. And that is from insane vocals to insane stage presence to some fantastic songs and writing. Like from A to Z, the way he handles the stage, the way he engages with the crowd. It was a pleasure to watch him perform, because we've known each other for a long time, but I don't think we've had the opportunity to properly see each other in our element. We've seen our content, we share material back and forth online, but to see him perform was thoroughly enjoyable, thoroughly enjoyable and inspiring. And even we did a duet on stage as well. A song that we both sing very often. Luther Vandross, Never Too Much. And like the vibes were just like way up from start to finish. we had this cool moment where he was doing a riff and I hopped in on harmonizing on the riff, and the crowd was absolutely loving it. Like, I don't know, man, the performance was fantastic. I can't say I left anything on the table. I gave everything that I had in that moment, because the audience, the band, Jefferson sharing the stage with me, just even and even the other guest artists too, it was so inspiring that it lent to me just pouring everything out. And I had a truly wonderful time on stage last night. Um, Jefferson Live in concert. I, that's all. That's the best I could say to describe it. Jefferson Live in concert. A fantastic show, an amazing experience, a moment that I don't think I'm ever going to forget, and I think is going to give a lot of fuel in the tank for all that we have coming up.